Before Mike can make any changes, he's got to find out exactly how the boat's put together, which means taking it apart.
I'd like to work with inside the steel framework, rather than having to change the steel framework. But where the steel framework is at the moment may go straight through a proposed window. Yes.
And that's right in the way of your...
Yes, it is.
Window.
Yeah.
At this stage, Maya's houseboat looks like a shed stuck on top of a barge. He plans to give her lots of light through extra windows and a new central skylight. Furniture will look built in, but it'll be zipped into place so it can be rearranged. Downstairs, there'll be 3 bedrooms with the bathroom built into the bow to give a view of those passing ducks. The clock is really ticking now, because Mike has finally found somewhere to take the boat to start the heavy work. From now on, the boat's new home will be in a dry dock down at Greenwich. Mike's using his regular team of shopfitters to strip down and rebuild the frame. But from the start, they find the working conditions a little out of the ordinary.
We're reliant on this crane operation, which is one crane every so often and sort of not a pace that we're used to working at.
With docking fees at £400 a week, any chance of a delay is not good news. When he's not choosing colour in Devon for one of the world's leading artists, Mike's 240 miles away in London supervising works at the houseboat.
This project is taking up all my time, mainly because we've got to get it finished very fast. As with all boats, you pay an amount per day to sit inside a dry dock, and so you have to flood the thing with labour in order to get out of the dry dock as quickly as possible. So at the moment, we're just trying to get everything finished so that we can sail away in as short a time as possible. So it's kind of, it's a bit of a, at the moment it's a bit of a nightmare.
6 weeks into the schedule, the stairs arrive. Maya's tongue and groove panelling also starts to take shape, and child-proof railings go up all around the boat.
Basically white paint over wood.
It's a nice colour.
It's a nice colour, but is it, by the varnish, you mean you want it glossier? Is that right, mainly? Because I mean,
Yeah.
you need it glossier, for sure.
Yeah, I want it a lacquered
Yeah.
effect. And it's got that kind of lusciousness.
If you,
like,
you rub your hand over it, you can't feel it.
yeah, but you can possibly
see
just see it
some,
a little bit.
Yeah, so it's a kind of a milky sort of thing over the
Yeah.
top. Yeah.
But not sprayed, hand-brushed.
Hand-brushed milky, yeah.
Hand-brushed milky with a sheer finish, glossy, a little bit of grey.
It's kind of like, you know.
I get that all the time.
I've never seen it ever, but I can't even imagine it. But I know what you want.
Different kinds.
And for the worktops, walnut.
Do you want it to be less smooth, or do you want it to be more
No,
dark?
I love the grain.
Yeah.
It's the like,
What's this one? This is walnut.
This is black wool.
Black
like
wool.
where's a you know, planer just to look at the handle.
Oh, you mean, you see that colour?
Saw handle.
See there. That's nice. Do you see what I mean?
Yes,
but it's
what-
that's a
I
bit
don't know-
yellowy and it's a bit brown. Do you see what I mean? I just didn't want it so white and light.
That I always
See,
love.
that's nice.
I love that. Great.
Oh, you see, you
nice,
like that now. You like that.
Yeah, I do. It's got much more of a kind of reddy
It's kind of
hue.
ship's colour as well, isn't it? It's not that
It's
far
not,
away,
is
is
it?
it? From the handle.
It's not.
Black
So,
walnut.
this is the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thick.
Thick.
Yeah, and this is the floor.
Yeah.
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 All right. Okay, I think we're sort of there. Just got to go off and do it.
You're happy.
Good.
You're
I am
happy.
Yep.
Are you happy?
Potentially happy.
I think everybody's potentially happy. Maya's houseboat is now in its 8th week in the dry dock at Greenwich. Mike had hoped for a 10-week schedule, but petrol shortages and bad weather on top of the extra welding have slowed down the process. Maya's pretty much brand new houseboat is towed back to its mooring in Chelsea. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right.
How's the place?
It's good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
isn't
happy.
it? It's vast
It is actually.
and rather beautiful. And the glass makes a huge difference, doesn't it, to this kind of...
Isn't it amazing? Doesn't it make you want to just, like, be up there, run and slide on your belly right off the back of the boat? Sorry, you know.
And the kitchen?
Good. This, well, I'm not finished yet with this paint surface business. I think I might just go kind of thick gloss white, to tell you the truth.
That'd be rather a shame to paint the oak in thick gloss white.
I know it.
And some very posh taps. I mean, they're not exactly cutting edge, are they?
We might, you know, there might be a little adjustment
Might
there.
be a little design change
Yeah,
there.
I think there might be, actually.
But these are kind of groovy, aren't they? Do you like these? These,
No, that's going as well.
Oh, all right, then why?
Sorry?
You don't like that?
No.
That heat
No,
thing?
no. I had a big fight with Mike about this. No, out, gone.
OK, so what instead, then?
I'm going to put, I think, 2 pieces of marble.
Right. You're still coming to terms with it, really, are you?
Well, you know, organic process, really. You know, I'll rip it out in 2 years.
Yes.
This is the dining area.
No table?
No. I'm still mulling out exactly what kind of wood, but that's coming. Aren't they
Yeah.
fantastic? You can reconfigure the whole thing, really. 'Cause look.
Oh, actually, they're zipped together.
Yeah.
Oh. I know, that's very clever. So when
Isn't
you
it
jump
good?
on it, they don't fly everywhere. They're all connected to each other.
What gets me about Mike is that he never even really approved this fabric with me. But it is just amazingly perfect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So the stairs weren't originally here, were they? They're over the other side of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah? And this is your room.
This is my bedroom.
You've got loads of storage, loads of cupboards. It's great, isn't it?
Fantastic. But you haven't seen the bathroom.
Fantastic.
Isn't it great?
I love it.
He's cut holes and made these windows, which is fantastic, which come straight up. The water level comes right there.
So you'll be able to lie
you
in the
know-
bath and look at the ducks.
Absolutely.
How much did everything cost?
I think it's around 200,000, but I'm not really sure because I haven't got the final word. But don't you think, though, it's worth it? I mean, it is beautifully done and it'll last forever.
I'm thinking the brief did change. I mean, you did, as you say, change your mind. But Mike's all the time had this job of interpreting, hasn't he? And kind of...
Well, he's got to kind of corral me, doesn't he?
Yeah, well,
I'm
in a
always
kind
like-
of really gentle way.
You know, me and my horse are always bolting down the field somewhere and he rings the dinner bell and I come back into the corral. And
How would you kind of encapsulate, in a few words, what you're trying to do with it? The kind of feel, the kind of look?
the beach hut,
Yeah.
in a way.
But what is it about the beach hut look that you like?
There's a lack of formality
Yeah.
to a beach hut.
But there's a fair degree of formality here, isn't there? In the layout, it has to be formal. Has
But
to...
don't you think that the tongue and groove gives you, it makes it a far more relaxed situation, I think.
Yeah.
And a beach hut, of course, what we like about beach huts is you're there at your leisure. I mean, look at this, though. You know, this is what gets me, though, is when you had one of those afternoons where you're, like, stomping the pavement and you're exhausted and you've been carrying bags around with you for hours and you get the newspaper and you settle up and just the peace and quiet and just sit and read the newspaper. It's one of those idle pleasures, isn't it?
And look out the window.
It's like having a gigantic backyard.
I never expected Mike to come up with an instant solution for Damien Allmeyer's projects. But what has surprised me is how 3 really visual people make mistakes and change their minds along the way, just like the rest of us. I suppose it tells me that it doesn't matter how gifted you are or even how much money you've got. Good design is never a clear path.